Do you know that when I was a kid, I was a reckless maniac? I would run into things, scream out loud, and many more. Frankly, I was very different back then. But what's changed? I still go by the same name. I have some resemblance to my young self. But what's changed is the values I go by. Values make up who we are. I believe that as we get older in life, we value more of a sense of security and awareness of the dangers in an action. That's really two of three of my most important values. I value safety, and that's why I don't go running around banging myself into things, at least not as often. This security makes me cautious and makes me feel more confident in the things I do. However, being too cautious can lead me to not pull their own weight and is responsible enough to do their task. This means that they'll attend gatherings or meetings with punctuality and enthusiasm. And if they did accidentally forget to do a task, they'll be responsible enough to own up to their mistakes and ensure that they do their fair share next time. This certainty in each other builds a sense of trust and allows us to have stronger bonds and, in general, having better relationships. On the other hand, another one of my most important values that keeps me going and is my drive to work hard is curiosity. Curiosity is my passion in the subjects like math, to discover and learn, or to discover new things about friends or places. It's the hunger in me that wakes me up every day at 7 a.m. to get an early start in the day ahead. Unfortunately, curiosity can be dangerous and can lead me into invading other people's privacies. And it's important to acknowledge that. But however, curiosity and cautiousness balance each other nicely. They say curiosity killed the cat, but I doubt I'll be satisfied anytime soon. Values guide us in every single decision we make, either consciously or subconsciously. And life is like a long, winding river with its ups and downs. And to quote Dory from Finding Nemo, we have to just keep swimming. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to speak about the immense value of relationships, both personal and in the realm of work. In this fast-paced world, where the technology contacts us digitally, it is crucial to remember the significance of genuine human connections. First and foremost, personal relationships form the foundations of our life. The shapes who we are, provide support during the challenging times, and create cherished memories, be it friends or partners. These relationships offer us a sense of belonging, love, and understanding. They remind us of our humanity and help us to grow as individuals. In the realm of work, relationships are equally vital. Building a strong professional connections fosters collaborations, trust, and productivity. When we invest time in our colleagues' strengths and challenge, we are an environment where teamwork thrives, such as a collaborative atmosphere promotes innovations, problem solving, and the attaining of shared goals. Both personal and work relationships are also play a significant role in our overall well-being. They reduce stress and increase job satisfaction and positively impact mental health. Sharing our thoughts and emotions, seeking advice, and offering support in return create a sense of community strength our relationships and enhance of our overall performance. Furthermore, relationships have a ripple effect on the community and society as a whole. The more we invest in meaningful connections, the more we inspire others to do the same. The increase of the chains of empathy, kindness, cooperation, leading to a more harmonious and productive society. However, let's not forget that maintaining relationships take our effort and commitment. In our busy life, it is easy to overlook the significance of staying connected. Therefore, let us strive to purity of our relationship, both personal and professional, by collecting the time and energy the nature them. In conclusion, relationships are fabric that weave together and size humanity. They bring joy, support, and growth in our personal life, and they foster collaborations, productivity, and a sense of community in our workplace. Let us recognize and cherish these bonds, and they are the true treasures that enrich our life and make us who we are. Thank you.
Good evening to every coaches, parents, and all of my fellow friends here today. Today, I would like to give a speech about my value. There's a ton of value in this world that is important for a lot of different people, but there's just a few that is really important to me, and I would like to share it with all of you here today. Some of the most important value for me is health. Health is a key for living. I would like to ask you guys a question. Do you guys rather want to lie down on a bed for the rest of your life doing nothing, or you would like to move freely and go wherever you want? I bet everyone will choose the second option, because I will too. Imagine suffering from the pain of the sickness every single day. We can't even do simple things like walking, working, exercise, and many more without a good health. Eating by yourself may also be a very hard task to accomplish without a healthy body. So, after hearing from my explanation, all of you guys would have understand how important health is for every human being. If you are having a stroke, you can't even move. Without health, my upcoming value can't even be accomplished, which is freedom. Freedom is very important because people who value freedom can live according to their own beliefs and principles. Imagine getting able to travel around the world freely without any restrictions. How good does that feel? Seeing the world by yourself or maybe with a partner is such an amazing thing that you can accomplish in your lifetime. We would not like to get restricted to just work and work or study and study every single day. All of us deserve to have their own freedom to do anything they want to. I do also value trust very much. Fully trusting a person is a very hard thing to accomplish because you won't know what is going to happen behind your backs. Some people may treat you well in front of you, but talk bad about you behind your backs. Isn't it hurtful to know when your best friend, the one person that you trust the most, talk bad about you behind your backs? For me, I would feel extremely sad and disappointed if my best friend did that to me. So all of us must be careful and choose a friend who we can fully trust wisely. But there is a group of people who we can fully trust them anywhere, anytime, which is our family, which is also the next important value for me. Family is one of the closest person to each and every one of us. Family will not hesitate to help you even when you're at the lowest point in your life. They will always support and be there for you. For example, if one day you are jobless, poor, and homeless, at that moment, some of your friends may also not come and help you and will just act like they don't even know you. But your family will always welcome you to come home and support you to start a new life. So that's why people always says that family is where you can find love, security, self-esteem, and development in it. All of us must appreciate our family because there's no one else in the world who will be as close to us than our own family. Thank you.
Alya Nagla. Has anyone heard of this name before? That is me. Ladies and gentlemen, an interesting fact about me is that my name literally translates to the high of intelligence. At the age of 14, I am still stepping up my intelligence day by day in Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan King George V, an iconic heritage school in Seremban. As a high school student, there's a lot on my plate, be it during and after school. For example, homework, revision, and co-curricular activities. However, that does not change my priority for my family, especially since Storik, my 5-month-old little cousin, became a part of my family. He is only 5 months old and his name is Storik, which means the stars. He has these cute little giggles and always hold out his hands to me, asking to be carried. Family time is incredibly important to me, and I always look forward to spending time with them. As the oldest child, I have been entrusted with responsibilities that unconsciously made me a leader among my siblings. On the other hand, I have been appointed as a prefect and class representative in school, which further enhanced my leadership skills. I enjoy leading and guiding people and organizing events. And when an event turns out successful, it is incredibly satisfying to witness that moment. After improving my leadership skills, I felt that I needed more, and that is when Speakers Valley became a part of my Friday routine. With guidance from experienced coaches, I managed to improve my public speaking skills. There have been tons of competitions I entered since primary school. The one thing I learned is to be humble. No matter how great you are, you must always listen to constructive feedback given by the judges and fellow competitors. This way, we can improve more on our skills, whether in terms of our body language or speech. There was once I won 3rd place, and the reason behind it was there was too much data in my speech. From that day onward, I learned to make sure my speech doesn't contain too much data. In the latest competition I attended, I won 2nd runner-up. It was a competition last month to find a representative for district level of public speaking competitions, and I delivered a speech entitled The Effect of Food Waste. Although I didn't win the competition, I'm glad that I can apply what I learned in Speakers Valley to my daily life. Do you know what my friends think when the first time we met? Alya, I thought you were arrogant and unapproachable, was the most amusing comment I got from my friends about my first impressions on them. These misconceptions arise because I often give off prefect vibes, emphasizing disciplines and authority. The truth is, I can be friendly and kind once I get to know a person, and I have a circle of friends who are very close-knit and trustworthy. My current mission as a student is to work hard and achieve good results to pursue my dreams of becoming a lawyer. I have a passion for understanding how the law works and how it upholds justice in society. Thank you for taking the time to get to know my values, and I hope I can also get to know all of yours. Thank you.